Good morning, good morning. It's Thursday. How's everyone doing? All right, I see more people popping in. Good morning. Hi, Dee. Is that you? Yay. Amy, Matilde. Hey, Rach. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Alden. All right. Okay, so let's get started. Aw. Yay. All right, let's get started, guys. And ladies, I should say. So we're going to start in our seated meditation again. Kaya's going to join me for the meditation only. She does not want to be on camera the rest of the time. Come on over. I'm giving her a job today. She's going to ring the meditation bell. So not yet. I know. But when it's time, she'll ring the meditation bell to start. So first of all, find a comfortable seat, right? Sitting cross-legged or in any position that you desire. Make sure that your sit bones are evenly grounded. And then, you know, if you enjoy that rocking back and forth, I kind of like to do that sometimes because it adjusts my pelvis. And then once you find a comfortable seat, let your palms relax, see their palms down. Palms could be facing up. You could have your hands cupped in your lap. And before we begin, just take a moment and notice where your shoulders are in relation to your body. So if your shoulders are leaning forward, are your shoulders arching back, you'll feel tension in your low back. You know, if you're leaning forward, you're kind of rounding probably in the belly and rolling the shoulders. A lot of us are in this position because we read and work on a computer and on a screen. So line your shoulders up right over your hips so your back feels really tall. And then for the second point of alignment, this all has to do with that pelvic heart, skull center. Alignment that I work with is with the shoulders lined up over the hips, align the skull, right? So you're not leaning forward with the head. I don't want you arching back and lifting the chin either, just neutral. You might move the chin back and forth a few times and find neutral. You want to feel as if your skull, the back of your skull here, the occipital ridge is lined up slightly over the back of the shoulders. Certainly not forward, right? Not lined up with my collarbones. All right. Okay, Kaya, you may ring the meditation bell to start. As the sound starts to fade away, let your mind drift away from anything else that's going on in there. And then from here, either bring your thumb and index finger together, take that classic mudra of meditation, or your choice, palms in your lap, palms on your knees, arms wherever you wish. Let your eyes soften and close entirely. Allow your awareness to draw inwards, deep inside. And imagine today that your physical body is so much more than a physical shell. There's energy inside, and you can visualize that energy. So visualize your inner energy and assign it a color. And I'm going to encourage you to choose something on the lighter end of the color spectrum rather than something really dark and muted. And as you visualize that color, let's say you picked a rose, let's say you picked a golden yellow like the sun, whatever you picked, imagine now that you're breathing that color in as you softly, slowly inhale. And as you exhale, you can breathe that same color back out. Okay, so as you inhale, breathe that color, breathe energy, breathe light, breathe it into your low back. Continue to breathe it up into the ribs. Continue to breathe it up into the chest. Maybe slight pause. And at your own pace, you're going to exhale. Let it all go. Let it all of it go until you feel like you're empty inside. At the end of that emptiness, inhale again. Draw in that energy. Draw in that color that you're visualizing. Imagine filling yourself up, starting from the pelvis, moving in towards the navel, moving into the back body, moving into the chest, the shoulders, the collarbones, maybe even the skull. Imagine you could swish light around your skull, kind of clean your head out a little bit from any tension and worry. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly, slowly track that breath out of your body, all the way out, all the way out, all the way out. Let it go. Continue like this for 3 more cycles of breath on your own. I'm going to be silent. Visualize the color and breathe slowly in and slowly back out. And if you're done early, take one more deep breath. Slowly exhale. Keeping your eyes closed, place your right hand on your heart and your left hand over your navel, over your belly. And just connect with your body today and ask your body as if your body could talk back to you, because it does, in messages and thoughts and feelings. Ask your body, what does it need of me today? What does my body need from me? So anything could come to mind, right? I need time to relax, or I need to go on a brisk hike or a walk, or I need to take a bath, or I need to read more. Whatever it is that your body needs, imagine that you're going to be able to give yourself that today. Give yourself exactly what your body needs. Honor your needs. And as you exhale, release any judgment over those needs. Let it go. And one more breath. Visualize bringing back into your body what it needs today so that you're healthy and strong and vibrant. Exhale, let any judgment of that go. Right, Kaya, softly ring the bell. Once you hear the ringing of the bell, you're going to softly open your eyes. And relax your hands off your body. Thank you. That was perfect. No, just once. All right. She does not want to be on camera for the rest. So come around, hands and knees pose. I feel like I need to turn on the lights, right? It got dark in here. Let me, there, that's better. All right. Like we've been starting off cat and cow, right? Nice and easy, nice and simple. Pretty much everyone can do this, even if you're have had knee surgery. I've had elderly clients with knee surgeries. You can do this on a bed. So you can do this anywhere. So inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl, curl, round and release. Inhale, deep breath, open. Exhale, curl, curl, lift the belly, relax the head, drop the tailbone and release. And again, at your own pace, inhale, draw energy in. Exhale, release all that energy out, making space for a new breath. And continue, 5 more cycles. Allow the movements to be as slow and powerful and conscious as possible. So you're not whipping your body fast, you're slowly moving with the breath. And attempt to keep your belly muscles engaged even as you inhale, so you don't put any tension into that low back. 1 more cycle. Exhale, slowly round and release. So like we did yesterday. We're going to do that thread the needle twist. So open your knees wide. So if you have padding on your knees, make sure your knees are padded. I'm going to mirror image you, lean onto your left arm, reach your right arm up, lean the head back, push into your left arm, stretch higher, 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 and then thread the needle. Slide that left arm all the way through. Relax the head, relax the shoulder. Option to keep your left hand where it is, your right arm is stretched through, or you can walk your left fingertips forward, kind of take them for a walk. And if you take your fingertips for a walk, pull your hips back so you get a stretch in the low back. Take a deep breath. You can walk your fingertips even away from that stretched arm to twist deeper. And if you did all that walking with the fingertips, bring them back under the shoulders. Push down into your left arm, reach your right arm back up. 2 rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and close. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and close. All right, second side. Inhale, lean onto your right arm. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Reach, stretch, create length. Exhale, slide that left arm all the way through. Keep your right palm where it is, pushing gently, opening up the chest. Option, walk your right fingertips forward, pull your hips back. Option, walk your right fingertips away from your left arm, getting more of a twist. Make sure you don't strain your neck. Hey, don't go so deep that your neck feels tension. And then slowly walk that right arm back, push down, and come back up into center. Inhale, open. Exhale, and close. I'm going to talk a little louder because it sounds like there's a gardener outside. My neighbor, I think. Inhale, open. Exhale, and close. In fact, let me close the window here. It'll help reduce some of that sound. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Walk your hands over towards your right. Take your left foot forward. Scoot your right knee back. Low lunge. You can come on your fingertips. If you have blocks or books or pillows and you want to support yourself a little higher, you can do that as well. Take a deep breath here. Let the pelvis feel heavy. Let the chest feel light. Option, take your left hand on your left thigh, push the left thigh down, and reach your right arm up. So we're going to get into the hip flexors a little bit today. Keep your left hand on your thigh. If this is too much for your back, keep the right arm back down. If the right arm up feels good and you really want to add that left arm, pull your pelvis back a little, right? So don't lean forward so much. Use the belly muscles, lift up, and reach your left arm up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, open the arms wide and release. So we did this yesterday, circling the arms. Inhale, lean forward, both arms. Lift up. Exhale, open through the shoulders and the chest and release. One more time. Inhale, lean forward. Lift up. Exhale, open and release. Take a little mini break, child's pose. Open your knees wide. Bring your pelvis back towards your heels. Support yourself if you need to. Reach your arms forward. Relax the head, neck, and jaw. Deep breaths. Breathe into your low back. Breathe into the kidneys. Breathe all the way up the spine. So imagine that light, that breath that you visualized in the beginning. Imagine breathing that light up and slowly down your spine. And slowly, slowly come back up. Hands and knees pose. Cat and cow. 2 rounds. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, and round. All right, second side. Walk your hands to your left. Swing your right foot forward. Grab your block if you know you need it and your body enjoys that extra support. Don't need the extra support, fine. Come onto your fingertips. Pelvis is heavy. My right knee is pretty much lined up with my hip. I'm not opening it to the side like we did yesterday. We might go there again, but not now. Take a deep breath. Exhale completely. Walk your right hand on your right thigh. I'm pushing the thigh bone down. We talked about descending the femurs the first day we did this. So it's the same idea. I'm pushing the thigh, this femur, down towards the hamstring. Try not to let it lift up, because when it lifts up, it kinks out to the side. It creates tension in the knee and the pelvis. If this feels good, keep pushing the right arm down. Reach the left arm up. If you want to add the right arm, you're going to use the belly, push into that right heel, reach your right arm up to meet your left. And then everyone lift up, open the arms, and open the shoulders. Okay, 2 more arm circles. Inhale, reach like you're scooping water from a waterfall. Exhale, you're letting it drift down your spine. One more time. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, and open. From here, come back to hands and knees pose. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see from this angle. We did this series the first day as well. Bring your left shin, keep it down on the ground. Keep your left arm down. Stretch your right leg back. Reach your left arm forward. Okay, so opposite arm from leg. Option, reach your right leg up off the floor. But use your belly muscles. All right, use your belly muscles. Lift your belly at the same time that you lift your leg. Otherwise, the belly drops and you create too much tension in the low back. Take a deep breath. Stretch, grow longer, longer, longer. Now this time, lower your left arm down. And 2 options. If you know that your hip flexors are strong and there's no kind of tension in that low back hip flexor area, you can keep that left leg outstretched and bring it all the way out to the side and lift it. If that's like no way, you're going to bring your left foot down and you're going to swing it out to the side, because we're all going to end up here. Okay? So from left leg out, your choice, lower it down right away or swing it out to the side and then slowly lower. So you notice I'm combining things we've done from different days. Puppy dog pose. Your left foot's out to the side. You know what, I said that wrong, but whatever side you're on. I started not mirror imaging and now I ended up mirror imaging. So my right leg is out to the side, my left knee is down. But if you switch legs, your left leg is out to the side, your right knee is down. Walk your arms forward, stretch the spine, relax the forehead down, and breathe. Deep breath. Exhale completely. And one more breath. And exhale. This time, walk your hands over towards your stretched leg. So you might just go a few inches and feel really good stretch. Some of you are going to be able to go deeper, maybe even grab a hold of the ankle and pull yourself in. Okay, that might be too intense. You might just walk your hands over a little bit more. So experiment, right? Ideally, I don't want you facing forward. That's all. Ideally, I want you walking towards that foot. Some degree of capacity. If you're really flexible, you've been doing movements like this your whole life, you can bring both hands over to the foot and bring your head in towards your shin. But don't copy me if you've never done that before, because it's not going to feel good. It's just going to feel awkward and weird. Come back to center and come back to cat and cow. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, round and release. One more. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, round and release. Okay, second side. So just remember which leg you had out. Okay, I'm going to go back to using the same side that I'm actually on, and I'm mirror imaging. So I had my right leg out. I had my left shin down. So if that's the case, now I'm going to bring my left leg back, because that's the leg I'm going to work, and my right arm forward. Okay, from here, from this setup, if I want to lift that back leg, I have to engage the belly muscles first before I lift it. Well, you don't have to, but I recommend that you do. Deep breath. Stretch and grow longer. Again, deep breath. That bottom arm presses, the belly lifts. I am not collapsing in my joints. I'm growing taller, 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 taller. Then bring your arm down. Flex through your back heel. Either swing it off to the side, keeping it lifted. I'm going to move over here a moment. Or you're going to swing it down on the ground. Okay? So either way, reach it out. Take a deep breath. Flex. Exhale and lower. Now your opposite leg is off to the side. Walk your arms forward, puppy dog pose. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale and fold. Lower your forehead down to the ground, or you could use a block or a pillow and bring it down on the block or pillow. Deep breath. Exhale completely. And take a deep breath. Slow down the exhale. Slow it down. Make it last a little bit longer, like you're stretching it out like taffy or rubber. You're making it last a little bit longer every time. One more breath. And exhale. From here, I'm walking my hands towards that outstretched leg. So again, a couple inches is great. And then you're going to go towards your edge without going to the place where you feel any sharpness. That's never good. And also, if you get to the point where you really can't breathe deeply, that's too far. That's ego, right? That's like, hey, I used to be able to do this, so I'm going to make myself do this now, and then I'll pay for it later. So go as far as you can comfortably. Like on this side, I can't do the same as I did on my other, so I have to be okay with that. Take one more breath. And release. Walk your hands back into center. Bring your knee back in. And take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. All right. One more thing on the side. Keep your left knee, left shin down. Stretch your right leg straight. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Deep breath. Inhale. Reach up and over. Open the side body. Slowly reach the arm back. We did this on Monday. Lift up. Open the side body. Stretch. And one more time, nice and slow. If your shoulders crack, try and move from the very center of your being. I had this ballet teacher who was like, I don't know, 90-something. He was hilarious. Not a nice guy. But he had a great way of describing things. And he used to say, your arms start from your back. And that makes sense to me in ballet and in yoga. My arms start from my back. So when I move, I'm moving from the very center of my back. I'm not just swinging it through the shoulder socket. One more breath. Reach, find that stretch. If you want to play with balance, lift the back leg and play. Exhale, lower, and release. Okay, switch sides. I'm going to turn around so that my front is facing you. But switch sides. Right knee down, left leg straight. Left arm up to the sky. Take a deep breath. Exhale, slowly reach up and over. Inhale, slowly move down the center. Lift that arm up. Exhale, slowly, slowly reach up and over. Slow. Remember, your arm starts from your back. not the shoulders, certainly not the neck. It's all connected to the center. So we did 4 circles on the other side. So we'll do 1 more here and then we'll hold. Inhale, reach the arm up. Find that sweet spot, right? Find the stretch. It may not look like it did on the other side. Find it. If you wanted to play with balance, you're going to lift that back leg up and lower it down. All right, and come back to center. All right, one more thing seated. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana. Funny name, bound cobbler pose, but most people know it as butterfly. Soles of the feet together. A couple ways to do this. It's kinder on the knees if you keep your big toe joint and your pinky toe joint connected, not if you open it like a book. If you're used to opening it like a book and you've done that Ashtanga sequence, go for it, but just know that it's definitely harder on the knees. From here, let your knees come out to the sides, and you're just going to let the knees flap up and down for a few breaths. Just relax tension in the hips or the pelvis. Reminds me when I used to teach preschool, we used to sing "Fly Like a Butterfly" when we would do this pose. But I won't make you guys do that. All right, slowly let the knee flapping relax. Take a deep breath. Inhale, stretch the spine forward. I am arching back just a little bit, just to get a little opening in the chest. And then exhale, you're gonna lean forward, okay? So some of you are gonna stop here. Certainly I have had students and clients, that this is your edge, right? So you're gonna reach your arms towards a block or bring the block down. You could also, if you feel comfortable, walk your arms forward more and relax your head, your chin, and your jaw. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Walk your hands over to one side. Let's walk over towards your right, so I'll mirror image you. Keep your left knee stretched out to the side. Take a deep full breath. Exhale completely. Take your left hand onto your inner left thigh. Slowly push the left thigh down. Slowly, slowly, like you're stretching it out, lengthening it away from you. Relax your head, relax your neck, relax your jaw. And then bring your left hand back down, and you're gonna walk back through the center, not coming up yet. Walk your hands over towards your left. Pause, take a deep breath. Exhale completely. One more deep breath. And exhale, stay leaning towards your left. Take your right hand, slowly press your right hand onto your right thigh. Like you're pushing that thigh down just a little bit, getting a little more stretch in that low back. Release your right hand, walk your hands back in the center, engage the belly, tighten the belly muscles, and slowly walk your hands back up. Side body stretches from here. Take your left fingertips out to your side, reach your right arm up. Make sure your right seat stays on your blanket or mat. It doesn't lift up off the ground. Okay? Walk your left arm out. If you've got the space to bend the left elbow, you can do that and make the pose a little more challenging. You'll get a deeper stretch. I like to relax my head away from that upper arm. That tends to create tension for me, so I like to relax it down. Take one more breath. And then from here, you're gonna bring that right arm up, walk the left arm in until you're vertical, okay? But one arm is still lifted. My left fingertips are on the ground. I'm mirror imaging. Your left fingertips are on the ground. Take your right hand, and like we did when we were leaning over, I'm gonna take the heel of my hand, I'm gonna slide it up to where my hip bones and my thigh bone meet. So not at my knee, please don't press the knee. And you're gonna really push, 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 push. And notice I'm leaning away from that. And you'll feel something in your inner thigh, deep inside that pelvis. Take a deep breath, breathe. Breathe right into that space. Exhale and release. And then from here, bring yourself back to upright. Just take a moment, recenter, and second side. Walk your right fingertips out. Reach your left arm up. Keep your left sit bone grounded. And again, if this creates tension for you like it does for me, don't look up, look down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, stretch longer. One more breath. And then come back to upright first. Keep your right fingertips off to your side. Take your left hand, heel of the hand, moves towards where the hip bone and the inner thigh meet. And you're pushing that thigh bone both down and slightly tractioning it, stretching it away from you. Breathe. Breathe into that space. I know it's uncomfortable for most of us. Take a deep breath. Exhale and release. Okay, one more time. Back into center. Inhale, you can grab hold of your toes or your ankles or your shins, but get traction somewhere. Take a deep breath. And then use your elbows, if you can, to gently push the inner thighs down and away and lean forward. Deep, full breath in. If you're asymmetrical, you're going to feel this more on one side than the other, right? More tension, more tightness, more release on one side. One more breath and release. All right, great. Come on up. Let's do our flow sequence. So we're going to build off of what we've done kind of all this week, but if you're joining for the first time, don't worry. It's nothing that will, nothing that you won't be able to catch up with, okay? So from a knees down position, you're going to start back up with that lunge we did in the beginning. Step your right foot forward, bring your left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, open the arms wide. 2 more arm circles. Notice I'm upright. I'm not leaning forward. It's more tension on the low back. But I am leaning forward when I inhale. I pull my right hip back. I'm leaning my chest on my thigh. Inhale, I reach for that waterfall. Scoop water and roll it down my spine. One more time. Inhale, lean forward. Lift up. Exhale and open. This time, take your hands down. Fingertips on either side of the right foot. Tuck your back toes under. Use your belly muscle. Slowly lift that back leg into a runner's lunge. From that runner's lunge, you're going to test your balance. We did the same thing the first day. You might want to walk your right foot in. Lift your right fingers up. Engage your belly. Engage your muscles in your core. Release. Lift your left fingers up. Engage belly. Engage core. If you want to engage both arms, lift both arms. Engage. Take a deep breath. Exhale and release. This time, step all the way up. So you're just going to lean onto that right foot and step up to the top, forward fold. Relax your head, neck, and jaw. Bend your knees. Roll all the way up to standing. Inhale, open the arms at the top. Interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms up to the sky. Exhale and release. From the top, inhale, lift the arms out and up. Interlace the fingers again, stretch. Exhale, release the arms down, bend your knees, and take your fingertips to the ground. Step your right foot back, lunge, arm circles. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open the arms and release. Lean forward, but pull your hip back, pull your left hip back so you've got that support of the thigh, your ribs, your belly's on your thigh. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open and release. One more time. Inhale, lean forward, lift up. Exhale, open and release. Take your fingertips down. You can walk your left foot forward a few inches from the belly, not from the knee, from the belly. Extend that back leg straight, straighten it. And this lunge position, you want to feel as if your back heel's pressing into something, so there's energy moving forward. I'm not just kind of collapsing and this leg is doing all the work. The whole body's working. Test your balance if you want. Lift one hand up. Switch, test your balance, lift the other hand up. Test your balance of both hands up. And then bring your hands down. Same thing we did on the first side. You could step your back foot in a hop, or if you can do it in one hop, do it in one hop, step up. Bend your knees, relax the head. Weight in the heels, use the belly. Drop the tailbone down, 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 down. Tailbone drops down the whole way as you roll up. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, take your hands back to the heart. We're going to build on to that just a little bit. Inhale, open the arms. Excuse me. Exhale, take your hands back down. Step your left foot back. Bring your left knee down. And take a sip of water. You guys bring your arms up and do 3 arm circles like we just practiced. Deep breath. Inhale, you're bringing your arms up and you're opening them out to the sides. All right, one more arm circle. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, open them out to the sides. Take your fingertips down. Stretch your back leg straight. This time we're going to come into Warrior One. Spin your back heel down and take a look at your front toes. So if your front toes are pointing at 12 o'clock, your back toes are going to be pointing at 10 o'clock on the dial. Inhale, lift up, Warrior One. Reach your arms up to the sky and just breathe. 5 deep breaths. This is a great pose for the low back. Here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to force your hips to square forward. Your shoulders can square forward. Your shoulders can reach towards the front. Your hips don't have to. Most of us, anatomically, they're going to be slightly open, okay? Even if you've been doing this for years and years and years, don't force the hips. It'll eventually, you can try, you can move towards that, but if you force it, it will create tension in the sacrum and the low back. Okay? You might end up with SI joint issues when you're, older, and you don't want that stuff. Take one more breath. Now we're going to come forward the same way. You're going to lean forward. Arms can reach forward like you're reaching towards something, or arms can reach back, and you're just going to step up to the top. Inhale, this time come into a chair pose, Utkatasana, fierce pose, and then stand. Open the arms and release. Here we have one more side, that's it. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, soft, slow, gentle, and fold. Step your right foot back, bring your right knee down. 3 arm circles, inhale, lift. Exhale, and open. As you lean forward, let the hips pull back to support you. As you lift up, the hips come forward just a little bit and the arms open, the shoulders open. One more time. Inhale, lift, exhale, open. From here, fingertips come down from the belly. Stretch your back leg straight. And then from here, warrior 1. So my front foot is pointing at 12 o'clock. If it was a clock. My back toes are pointing at 2 o'clock. Press down with the front heel. Lift your back inner thigh. Remember, we used our belly muscles to lift up before. We're going to do the same thing again. Lift up and breathe. 5 breaths. That's it. Notice what this pose does for you if you start including it in your day. It can do a tremendous amount of opening, stabilizing, energizing. It's an awesome pose. And there's a great story behind Virabhadrasana, the warrior poses, but I don't have time to tell it today. Maybe another day. But it's a great story on how this warrior sprung up to take justice on those who are unjust. One more breath, inhale. Lean forward, lift your back heel. Either arms reach forward or arms reach back. You can also bring them on your hips. If your hips are asymmetrical and they wobble, step your back foot up. Inhale, Utkatasana, last chair pose. Be fierce, be strong, and then stand. Open the arms and release. All right, let your palms come facing forward. I'm getting a little warning here from Zoom. Let me take that off my screen. Okay, we still have a few minutes to finish. Yes. Palms face forward. We did this the first day as well, the clearing. Knees are soft and bent. Inhale, slowly open the arms up. Exhale, slowly let them drift down in front of you. So the visual image I love is coffee grinds, right, in a French press. Basically, you're imagining that you're clearing your energy. Okay, so if you let the arms move slowly, they'll actually find a rhythm of their own. And as they drift in front of you, you might find that at certain places they pause, and that's okay. You can breathe a couple extra breaths there. But you're imagining that you're pushing away anything that doesn't help you right now, anything that doesn't serve you, anything that doesn't make you 100% the beautiful, vibrant human being that you are. Okay, so that could be anger, that could be frustration, that could be jealousy. Those are all normal emotions, but if you don't feel like having them around, here's your opportunity to metaphorically let them go. After you complete this 3rd cycle, just pause for a moment. Let your arms relax down by your sides. Slowly straighten your legs. Take a deep breath. Exhale completely. All right, come on back to seated for our final meditation. If you want to squat on your way down, I love squats. I've only been able to do them in the last few months. 4 years of not squatting with my knee. It's kind of crazy. Feels so good. So if you can squat, enjoy it. It's a gift. And then come on and sit down. All right. From your seated position, final meditation. Let your eyes soften and close. Let your spine feel long and tall and relaxed. Allow the energy that you've worked today through your body, allow it to move freely as if it's just cleansing you out little by little. That area where the energy goes, it's like water. And one of my teachers had this beautiful analogy. He used to say that don't force the breath into areas where it doesn't go. Just let it go around that area, and over time it'll open up. The analogy he used was a large, powerful river. You know, if you've ever seen the Grand Canyon and the Colorado River or any powerful river, it moves quickly. And there are huge boulders in that river. And the boulders don't stop the water. The water goes around them, and over time those boulders become softer and softer and softer and smoother. So imagine those areas where you're tense, kind of like a boulder, and the water like your breath, and the air, the breath just goes around it. You're not going to move the boulder, but over time it will become smoother and softer and less of something that stops you, right? More of something that you embrace as a lesson. As the breath moves in and out of your body, come back to that color you visualized in the beginning and notice if it feels right. And if it doesn't, let another color come into mind. And then place your right hand on your heart and your left hand over your navel, left hand over your belly. And come back to that intention I asked you to create in the very beginning. What does my body need from me today? Right? Maybe you need to FaceTime with a friend. Maybe you need to read a book and turn off social media. I don't know. But your body knows. And breathe in and give yourself the opportunity to give yourself later today exactly what you need. So create the opportunity for what your body desires the most. And as you give that to yourself, know that you are powerful, you are strong, and you deserve this. Take one more deep breath. Exhale completely, and as you hear the sound of the bell, you're going to slowly let yourself drift back into this moment. Let your palms come together. Seal your energy, seal your time, your intention. Thanks for showing up, everyone. Namaste. Yay. This is fun. All right, I'm going to walk over, open up the chat window, and we have a few more minutes, so I'll give you just a quick update as to what I'm thinking here. A lot of you guys want to continue, and I would like to continue. And so I want to make this kind of fair and sensible to everyone. And my thought is to keep this morning session by donation. But I would ask that everyone donate something, okay? Even if it's just like $1, per class. Donate something, because the way I look at it is when we give, it's important to honor that and to give back. I'm also thinking of adding more classes, because some of you have asked about, I want an abs class, I want this, I want meditation. I'm happy to do that. And those classes, I'm still figuring this out. I have never charged online. So as far as like a payment structure, there's so many things that I could do, but I would love your feedback as to what you would like to do. Because, there are studios that charge $20, $25 a month for unlimited classes. I can't compete with that. Obviously, I don't have unlimited classes. But I do have, a community of people. And I'd love during this time that we're all home, at least to be able to connect. So I want to make sure that I'm giving something back to you guys. And I'm asking you to think of what you could give back to make this worth it for you. All right. So get in touch with me. Venmo. Venmo. Yes. Not this week. This week is a gift. This week is a gift to everyone. PayPal. Yeah. PayPal is easy. Venmo is easy. But starting next week is when I want to start opening it up for donation or maybe some kind of pay structure. And really my idea is if you're working, awesome. Maybe you can donate more. If you're not working, like right now I'm not earning, my jobs are not happening. So maybe if you're not working, I understand you're not going to give as much. All right. So I think I am going to get cut off in a moment. I am going to join Zoom officially next week. This first